Hello, this video is just a video to follow up on a project that I had done with my son on his Xbox 360, and so since I had done a project with him and posted it on Facebook, I thought I would post the project I did with my daughter on Facebook as well. So what we did was we set out to be able to light a LED with a 1.5 volt battery, and an LED typically lights up, or will only light up with 2.2 volts or above. And what I want to show here real quick is that I have a 1.5 volt battery here, and if I do a measurement on it, you will see that the voltage is 1.49, which is that of a good battery. I'm also going to take this LED and I'm going to take the long leg of it and put it on the positive, the short leg on the negative, and show you that it does not light. So it will not light at 1.5 volts. Now, I do want to show you, however, that it has nothing to do with the size of the battery. It has to do with the voltage of the battery, because an LED draws a minimal amount of amperage, very small amount. So if I take two of these and put these back to back, you're going to see 3 volts lights that LED up with no problem. So we got 3 volts, it lights it up. We got 1.5 volts, it will not light up. So why we're doing this experiment is because around the house you'll get batteries that you throw out. Xbox 360 batteries, for instance, typically end up going in the garbage. So what I decided to do was look into some different circuits and build one, and this is called the Joule Thief circuit, and build the circuit to actually be able to take the dead batteries and steal out the rest of the energy out of them via a circuit. So what I want to show here is, so we start out, is the battery, and the battery holder is a 1.5 volt battery, and it's actually 1.299, so it's pretty well, it's got a lot of use out of it, and the voltage has dropped down, so we have 1.298 volts. So we know that 1.298 volts does never light up a LED, but if we take the LED and we hook it to our Joule Thief circuit, you will see that the LED will indeed light up, just as if there was the 3 volt 2 batteries in there. So it lights up really nicely. So what we want to do here is we want to take a look. The 1.2 volt battery, I'll hook it to the meter, is producing, and this is going to fluctuate all over because of the circuit, but it's producing right now 2.5. It's probably actually producing more energy than that. Just depends on how it's doing, but it's about 2.4 volts right now, 2.7. Let me see here if you get this a little tighter. It's going to kind of fluctuate all over. And the reason it's fluctuating is because the circuit is actually pulsating about 50,000 times per second. So it's in a sense sort of like an AC power. But we know that at least we've got 2.8 to 3 volts of electricity in this battery right now, coming out of 1.2. So we've more than doubled the voltage of battery with this circuit. So when we take and we hook this back up here, you're going to see that the battery, the 1.2 volt battery, is indeed, with this circuit, lighting up the LED. So if you want to read more about this type of circuit on the internet, you can look up Joule Thief and take a look at that. And it is spelled, I believe, Joule, or Joel, like the electrical current. So one of the practical uses for this is that we could take and easily make a very small board, little IC test board like this that I have over here, a little board like this, or even probably smaller than that. Put the components on it to make the Joule Thief circuit. Put a AA battery in there. Have a brighter LED hooked up to it, like maybe this white one here, which I'll show you that works. You could have this inside of the board as such, so it would be sitting on the board like this, be mounted, and then we could actually set this inside of like a candle, and I hope I get this right, a candle votive. Is that what they're called? Anyways, it's a candle votive, and I probably butchered that name, I'm sorry, but either way, the idea is that this could be a night light, and you could actually use your dead batteries in your house to power the night light. And a dead battery can power one of these LEDs, from what I understand, I have not tested this yet, for several days and even weeks on end. And what it does is it just uses every last drop of energy out of the battery until you do that. So I would say continuous run, it probably would last several days, but with some sort of light optical sensor on here, this could probably last you several months. I mean, this battery should go quite a ways, and I'm actually going to do a test and see what it is. But like I said, what I read on the internet, they said that a good circuit like this could actually, with the proper type of photo sensor to turn it on and off in the day and the night, so it isn't running all the time, could last you several months on just one AA battery. So that is our project, and just thought I would post it. It's kind of interesting type of project.